for socializing, TripAdvisor and Airbnb for travel planning, camera-toting drones for who knows what. It's natural to lionize the software engineers who build these tools. But each technological breakthrough is just an empty framework without people to coax, confide, persuade, debate, teach, agree, rebel, and interact. Fundamentally, we're social animals. We compete, we make friends, we crave respect, and we punish our enemies. We behave in ways that baffle engineers and make perfect sense to humanists. That's been true ever since someone in the cave of Altamira 20,000 years ago looked at a crude sketch of a bison and told her neighbor, "That's clever. You should draw some more." The more our labs and engineers innovate, the more jobs we create for people who can make the human dimension work. Technology may be a job killer in warehouses or on the factory floor. There's no denying robots excel at predictable chores, carrying them out faster, cheaper, and more reliably than we can. Yet in so many other aspects of life, the machines, and even software-based artificial intelligence, are clumsy intruders. They don't know how to handle subtler situations where feelings matter and the rules haven't been written. We do. If childhood habits foreshadow adulthood destinies, the starting point for Josh Sucher can be found in a family photo of him as a toddler standing on a chair, screwdriver in hand. He is trying to take apart a wall socket. The little boy looks so earnest and so confident that you want him to succeed, even if your prudent self is about to scream, "Get off that chair now!" Keep that image in mind. I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out why adventurers like Sucher keep gliding into career opportunities that other people don't see. Part of his good fortune, and yours too, can be traced to the merits of keeping a dash of youthful wonder in your life. As Josh Sucher grew up, curiosity kept tugging him in unpredictable ways, including an ill-advised attempt to bicycle to school, as a 7th grader, by zipping onto the expressway. When it came time to choose a college, he ignored the vocational pathways his more prudent classmates preferred. Instead, he picked Bard, a famously iconoclastic school 110 miles north of New York City. Its alumni include the founders of the rock band Steely Dan and dozens of well-known painters, artists, actors, and composers. Its writing faculty over the years has featured the likes of Toni Morrison, Saul Bellow, Chinua Achebe, and Ralph Ellison. At Bard, there is no business school. For Sucher, Bard became a nonstop source of enchantment. The first week of freshman year, he found himself in a cultural anthropology class where the instructor pulled out a nail clipper, snipped off a few scraps of her own keratin, and passed them around for student examination. Her point? What looks clean and nice on the tips of our fingers suddenly becomes disgusting when it's removed. Terms such as dirt and filth aren't absolutes at all. They are hugely dependent on context and culture. For an excited freshman at a seminar table, this was a thunderbolt of truth. The professor's message completely reframed the way I view the universe, Sucher later told me. After 4 years at Bard, Sucher knew how to create a short play from scratch in a week. He knew how to stage theater in the most improbable locations, ranging from campus mailrooms to abandoned barns. He had amassed a splendidly impractical collection of skills without any obvious way of turning them into a respectable job. Stalling for time, he decided to try law school. That turned out to be a dead end. Law was his father's calling, not his. To help pay bills during law school, Sucher set up Block Factory, a side business providing tech support for small companies using Mac computers. He became a man with a toolkit, advertising on Craigslist and getting paid for installing video projectors, internet cables, and other gear. His office consisted of a $450 a month rented desk in a co-working facility near Brooklyn's Gowanus Canal. His home, a bed in the attic of his grandmother's house. So be it. I knew my way around a computer, and I liked taking things apart, Sucher later explained. If you had met Sucher then, you might have dismissed him as an aimless soul. In reality, he was sharpening a vital skill that Bard had taught him, how to listen. His new clients, particularly a cluster of Manhattan art galleries, needed more than a better AV connection. They wanted a friendly listener who could soothe their spirits and deliver tech with empathy. Most of my customers were anxious, Sucher told me. Something wasn't working and they'd start berating themselves. They'd say, "You're going to think that I'm an idiot. I feel like a..."